Smash that like button. Mama, please don't you cry. I'm sorry. I called sometime. I'll be home soon. It won't be long. I promise I will be okay. Just wipe those tears off of your face. I'm sorry. I right my wrongs. I'm guilty. Lord have mercy. Please forgive me. Mama, please don't you cry. I'm sorry. Salute to Stephanie. Chef in the building. Hold on, but the time goes slowly. Ice cold showers, hurricane hit my cell and get no power. It's everything that we thought from the beginning. This shit is crazy, guys. In shackles, my heart to these four walls. Erica, Kaylee, Upward, Kaba, White, Tinder. I'll be home soon, it won't be long, I promise I will be okay. Just wipe those tears off of your face, I'm sorry. What it do, ladies and gentlemen? We are back. Oh my God. We are back and we are surviving Diddy Glover's mother, guys. And I'm going to blow out the freak off candles. And ladies and gentlemen, we must not be disrespectful to Diddy Glover's mother, guys. We cannot be disrespectful because we all have parents during survival. But we must highlight what's been going on in the freak off dungeon. Salute to my baby, the lounge in the building, pure survival. And we're not going to be disrespectful. I'm not going to let nobody talk about Mrs. Combs' freak off wig. I'm not going to let y'all make fun of her wig. That's not what we're here for. This is not about her wig. This is about the children, goddammit. This is about the freak off slaves and the people that was allegedly held freak off hostage during survival. So this is not about her wig. I'm not gonna let y'all talk about how she be looking crazy when she going to the court hearings, when she's going to Diddy Glover's freak off trial. I'm not gonna let y'all talk about her wig and that she's stashing baby oil inside of her wig. I'm not gonna let y'all say that. But ladies and gentlemen, I've been saying this for a long time, goddammit, pure survival, that Diddy Glover's mother or aunt or whatever y'all say that she is, that I thought that this woman had something to do. Just my opinion, pure survival. And this is not allegedly, guys. Diddy Glover's best friend or childhood friend, motherfucker he been friends with for 50 years, pure survival. He was there when Diddy was getting his doodle diapers changed. You know, he was getting his Pampers changed in front of Diddy Glover. They was like 4 and 5 years old, pure survival. Grew up with Diddy all his life. And he's coming out on this Peacock series that comes out on the 14th, pure survival. And then they have another series that comes out on the 27th on Cinemax. Pure survival. So Diddy got so many documentaries that's coming out, and people from his childhood is saying that Diddy's mom was the host of the freak off of events. Pure survival. That this woman hosted the freak offs allegedly with the minors. You know what I'm saying? So we must get into this. We knew when Diddy and his mom was kissing under the fucking freak off mistletoe that was very sick right there. Miss Janice, I'm sorry, I'm not being disrespectful, but you are 10,000, 1,700 years old. Pure Bible. And your son is 600 and something years old. And you was kissing and tonguing this motherfucker down. So I knew that was very awkward. I don't know if y'all was on that pink drug or whatever it was, but Diddy's mother, ladies and gentlemen, his best friend just came out and now he's testifying. He's going to testify in Diddy's court hearing. Believe me, when you watch him talking on these series, you think that he's not going to come to court, pure survival. And Diddy knows all of this stuff too. That's why I told y'all that Diddy's going to tell. Diddy's been telling on all these other celebrities, pure survival. Everybody's against the man. He got motherfuckers that he was in the freak off sandbox with now coming forth and saying that Miss Combs is the goddamn head of the freak off Avengers. The freak off Avengers. Pure survival. And we got to get back to the receipts. This proved that this woman was fucking sick. And she turned Diddy out. Miss Janice turned Diddy out, in my opinion, pure survival. And Clive Davis turned Diddy Glover out. This woman right here, goddammit, she turned this boy out. Pure survival. Who kisses their son at 10,000 and something years old like this? Pure survival. This looks very romantic. This looks more passionate than the kissing and shit that Diddy and Jay-Z was doing. This looks way more romantic than that. Pure survival. Y'all telling me that they don't look like they're going steady? Like this is a very, very serious, passionate relationship right here. So Miss Combs, what makes you think I'm not going to believe Diddy Glover's childhood friend? Because I can imagine his childhood friend probably saw you doing shit like this when he was a kid. When they was going to go to school, pure survival, and you was tonguing your motherfucking son down like this before he was going to school, his best friend sat there and watched it. You know what I mean? Pure survival. And I know that had to gross him out. This is crazy, guys. We are looking at the woman who created this monster. Oh my God, Miss Janice, I'm sorry, but the best friend is saying that you was hosting these freak off events. And if that comes out to be true, oh my God, pure survival.
Bruh, Kurt Burrows, the president at the time, a bad boy, told me that he smacked his mom.
Alright, let's cut straight to it, loves. Diddy's mom, Janice Combs, is being sued, and the streets are buzzing with claims that she's not just his ride or die, but the mastermind behind his alleged criminal empire.
You hear that? The mastermind, Miss Janice. She said, and the best friend is saying this too, pure survival, that you were the mastermind behind the freak-offs. We already heard that you was the one that had the girls, allegedly, wearing the white nails. You allegedly, Miss Combs, had the freak-off hostages wearing the freak-off white nails. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, guys. Y'all got to smash that like button. Diddy's best childhood friend. Because motherfuckers going to say, because it's true. Like, Diddy could have stopped talking to this dude years ago. Pure survival. And he could be coming out right now because he's bitter, because he want to try to get money off Diddy. But it don't sound like it. He's on this goddamn Peacock series, and he's on these other documentaries, and he's coming out. And he been wanting to come forward for a long time, Diddy Glover, because of the things that he saw. He's saying he saw your mom do. It proves everything that we were thinking. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, Miss Janice. This is crazy. And then you was letting Diddy slap you. That's another thing. That motherfucker, you let your son slap you while you 10,000, 1,700 years old. Pure survival.
Buzzing with claims that she's not just his ride or die, but the mastermind behind his alleged criminal empire. Whispers of stolen publishing rights, shady financial deals, and a mother-son bond that's raising eyebrows have thrown her into the spotlight. And let's not forget her recent courtroom stunt, dressed like she was hitting a red carpet while victims were left in shambles. Word is that she enabled Diddy's worst behavior, shielding him from the consequences and creating the chaos we see today.
And they said she enabled Diddy Glover's freak-off behavior. You know what I'm saying? You is the reason why Diddy looked like a fake-ass, oiled-up Keith Sweat right here. Pure survival. We are surviving Diddy looking like a fake oiled up Keith Sweat. Pure survival. That man was horny and freaky and everything else, which is fine, long as it was a grown man, Miss Janice. Pure survival. But if you seen little kids at that fucking party, you should have checked your son. So we must document this shit. We are surviving your wig, Miss Janice, because I don't trust you and I don't trust your wig during survival. It's hard for me to believe your wig. This is crazy, guys. Miss Janice allegedly is a part of this whole thing, and I was thinking this shit from the beginning, and I've been saying it. Now you got Diddy's friend testifying. This is crazy.
But while victims were left in shambles, word is that she enabled Diddy's worst behavior, shielding him from the consequences and creating the chaos we see today, and the disturbing downfall of his son. If you're wondering whether Janice is the real puppet master behind it all, well, buckle up, because we're about to find out.
You're talking about he want receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name.
And y'all remember when Mace and his thin mustache came out and said this? Mace was saying this for a reason, Diddy Glover. That motherfucker said, everything is in your mother's name. Everything is in your mother's name, Diddy Glover. Why is everything in your mom's name? Your mother was making them girls get the nails motherfucking white. This was all a freak-off family. This was a whole freak-off family. All of the little freak-off children, the one King Combs with the long-ass neck, you know I talk about him all the time, pure survival, that look just like you, with the long giraffe motherfucking neck, that try to threaten motherfuckers, talking about if I hear anybody else say no Diddy, I don't want to hear nobody say no Diddy, talking about my dad, because my dad don't care. My dad, when my dad was horny, and everybody want to come to the freak-off, it wasn't just my dad. It wasn't this my dad. Him and the I'll Be Sure motherfucker with the Chinese motherfucker ponytail, all of that whole family was a part of this whole freak-off saga. Pure survival.
You're talking about he want receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name.
If you thought Diddy was the only chaotic force in his family, you're in for a shock. His mom, Janice Combs, isn't just in the picture. Allegedly, she could be the reason his chaos even exists in the first place.
You heard about how Diddy mom came out defending him? She made the comment saying that Diddy is not a monster.
And yeah, he not a monster. She is. But I don't want to go there. But she is.
Wow, and you hear with Freddie P making it a band. Freddie P and Freddie P's Twisties and Freddie P's bandana is sitting here saying that Diddy Glover's mother was the puppet master, the freak-off puppet master. She is the head demon. We was all looking for the head vampire. I told y'all that Diddy Glover was a freak-off vampire. Pure survival. All they got to do is start sucking on your motherfucker neck. Pure survival. And then you start becoming horny as a motherfucker and you turn into one of the freak-off vampires. But we couldn't find the head freak-off vampire. Diddy's mom is the head freak-off vampire. Oh my God. You gotta have garlic on your motherfucking neck. You gotta have more than just garlic. You gotta have more than just garlic when you're surviving the head vampire.
His mom, Janice Combs, isn't just in the picture. Allegedly, she could be the reason his chaos even exists in the first place.
You heard about how Diddy mom came out defending him? She made the comment saying that Diddy is not a monster.
And yeah, he not a monster. She is. But I don't want to go there. But she is. She's the fucking monster.
Let's start with where it all began, because context is everything. Diddy's dad, Melvin Combs, was far from a regular guy. He was a Harlem kingpin with ties to legendary crime figures like Frank Lucas and Nicky Barnes. He wasn't just in the game, he was the game. Tragically, his life was cut short when Diddy was only 2 years old, leaving Janice to raise him alone. Now, single motherhood is no joke, and Janice stepped up in ways most people wouldn't dare. She took on multiple jobs to provide for Diddy, and on the surface, it sounds like your classic mom sacrifices everything for her kids story, but y'all, things get really dark when you dig a little deeper, and as you're about to find out, this is where Diddy's character was built. You see, rumors have so whirled for years that Janice wasn't just clocking in at ordinary jobs. Allegedly, she was involved in...
And this is what I already heard, that Diddy Glover's mother was a stripper, Allegedly, she was already a part of the freak offs. This is how she put freak off food on the table for Diddy Glover. This is what his mother Janice was allegedly doing during survival. So if she was a stripper already, and you know strippers are friends with other strippers, pure survival. And you know what I mean? And they already know how to bust it wide open just so they can bring home the bacon, the freak off bacon, the feed their children, pure survival. Especially when you have mothers that raise boys, pure survival. You know what I mean? Some mothers that raise boys and let them slap you and do all these demonic things and shit like that, pure survival, this is what comes. You know what I'm saying? You remember that woman said, you can't raise no man. You can't raise a man. And Diddy lost his goddamn father as a child, pure survival. So his mom enabled him, let him do whatever the fuck he wanted to do, pure survival, slap her around, call her Susan, shit like that. And this is what the fuck was going on. Is what a coincidence that his mother was a stripper and all that type of shit. Imagine the freaky shit Diddy had to see growing up, pure survival.
Diddy, and on the surface, it sounds like your classic mom sacrifices everything for her kids story, but y'all, things get really dark when you dig a little deeper, and as you're about to find out, this is where Diddy's character was built. You see, rumors have so whirled for years that Janice wasn't just clocking in at ordinary jobs. Allegedly, she was involved in less than traditional work to make ends meet. And by that, I mean she's rumored to have been a S worker. Now, I'm not here to shame anyone's hustle, but it is what allegedly happened behind.
Wow. So Diddy Glover's freak off mother was a goddamn S worker. She was allegedly a sex worker, and she can swing from a pole like that. Oh my God. That woman's 10,000 years old, and she still could swing from a pole, from a freak off pole like that. Pure survival. So who was teaching the girls how to do these nasty things? Pure survival. She's one of them older ladies that sit there, to me, in my opinion, pure survival, and talk to her nieces and little daughters and shit and be like, listen, when you want to suck them off, you got to do it right. You got to lick that motherfucker like a lollipop. Pure survival. If you want to make his toes curl and you want him to come out of his wallet, you got to make that penis disappear. So it seems as though she was teaching these girls how to do the disgusting things that they had to do during survival. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Celebrity Scandalous in the building. I told y'all before, go over there and subscribe to Celebrity Scandalous during survival, ladies and gentlemen. We are surviving the goddamn industry. Look at this shit. That woman, oh my God. To a lot of men, this is some amazing shit to do. That Diddy mom, as old as she is, survival, she holding on to the motherfucking pole. But you gotta think that the minors, the young people that she allegedly taught this shit to, this is crazy, guys.
That, I mean, she's rumored to have been a S worker. Now, I'm not here to shame anyone's hustle, but it is what allegedly happened behind closed doors that has people raising eyebrows. Some sources claim Janice brought her work home, and guys, Diddy was right there in the mix. Imagine growing up in an environment where things that should have been private were out in the open. And here's where it gets even wilder. Some people believe that Diddy wasn't just a passive observer. Theories suggest that Janice might have forced him.
And look how high that woman look. She look as high as he be looking. Pure survival. Prayers for Miss Janice Weave. I think that her wigs are victims too. We must pray for the wigs during survival. Those wigs didn't want to be in the freak offs. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's thinking about the wigs and what her wigs had to go through. This is crazy, guys. Have baby oil dripping all down the motherfuckers.
We're out in the open. And here's where it gets even wilder. Some people believe that Diddy wasn't just a passive observer. Theories suggest that Janice might have forced him to watch her sessions.
Wow.
If that's true, that's not just messy, it's downright disturbing. You can't help but wonder how much of Diddy's current behavior, his infamous freak-offs, his obsession with control, stems from witnessing all this as a kid. Fast forward to Diddy's adult life, and you'll notice some unsettling patterns. Remember Cassie's lawsuit where she exposed Diddy's freak-off sessions? She claimed he had an obsession with women wearing white nails during these events. Well,
remember I told y'all?
Diddy's mom had a thing for...
Remember I told y'all about the white nails during survival. Look at the white nails, and then look at Diddy Glover's freak-off mother. Look at the white nails. This was some kind of a freak off ritual during survival. She's kissing him on the face. Wow, son, well, you did a good job bringing them hoes through. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in it. She was giving him a kiss, thanking him for bringing the hoes so she could teach them and get their nails painted at once. This is crazy, Miss Janice. Here's the Bible. This is crazy.
Exposed Diddy's freak-off sessions, she claimed he had an obsession with women wearing white nails during these events. Well, guess what? Diddy's mom had a thing for white nails as well. She even showed up at the BET Awards rocking, you guessed it, white nails.
Look at this shit. Look at this. Now, it's nothing wrong with being an older woman, pure survival, and you want to show that thing, and you want to shake that thing, and you want to bust it wide open for your man, pure survival. But why is this woman out here trying to show the world, even our children, her breasts is dangling down to sitting in her lap right now. Pure survival, Miss Janice. You can throw them titties over your shoulders. Do your tits hang low? Do they wobble to the floor? Do they shine so bright? Could you dribble on the floor? Can you throw them over your shoulders? You can throw them titties over your shoulders, Miss Janice. This is pure survival, ladies and gentlemen. We are surviving Diddy Glover's freak off mother. I'm sorry, goddammit, Miss Janice, but his best friend is threatening to sue you. The fucking testify, and he's talking on his Netflix series saying that you hosted the freak off parties. Pure survival, and I believe him.
Well, guess what? Diddy's mom had a thing for white nails as well. She even showed up at the BET Awards rocking, you guessed it, white nails. Could be a coincidence or not, but it definitely had people side-eyeing the whole situation.
His ex-partner, Kim Porter, rest in peace, may God bless her soul.
Yes.
She has brought a book,
She had a book?
Tello book, has come out now. And in the Tello book, she talks about white nails, having white nail polish on your nails, okay? Which basically he wanted her to have all the time, to have white nail polish on
His fingernails.
on the fingernails.
Yeah.
Like, he liked all these girls
To have
the white nail polish.
Okay, as a colour. Okay.
As a colour, yeah, so that you could see what the hands were doing more.
Wow. Now look how freaky and sick that is. The man wanted them to wear white nails so you can see when they in all that red and the devilish shit that's in the background, you can see the freaky shit happening. The sick, disgusting things allegedly going on with the minors. So you can see their little baby hands with the goddamn white nails. This is an obsession that I believe his mother had, and she put it on, like, she made it a part of the freak-offs, in my opinion. Pure survival.
Come out now. And in the Tello book, she talks about white nails, having white nail polish on your nails, okay? Which basically he wanted her to have all the time, to have white nail polish on
His fingernails.
on the fingernails.
Yeah.
Like, he liked all these girls
To have
the white nail polish.
Okay, as a colour. Okay.
As a colour, yeah, so that you could see what the hands were doing more. Because the white nail polish shows, yes, it stands out. So when you're doing things and touching things,
That is hilarious.
it's gonna show more. Okay, 'cause where it's crazy is there's a video of him and his mother. They're really like talking about sexual stuff together. Him and his mum. His mum was like, "Oh yeah, we're just here relaxing," and she showed her nails and the way that were openly like just like he wasn't alive.
Exactly. Remember when his mom and him was kissing on live? She was showing off the spooky nails. Pure survival, showing motherfuckers, this is what happened when we dangle and we get the little freak off hostages into our motherfucking, the palm of our freak off hands. This is the nail color that you're going to have during survival. And they were talking very freaky and sexual. Who talks freaky and sexual with your mother? Pure survival. You know what I mean? I can't imagine sitting around my mom and my wiener is hard. How can you be hard around your mom? They went to strip clubs. He bragged about how his mom could put her, what he say? She could put her fist on the ground and bust it wide open. Some shit. This shit was crazy.
The white nail polish shows, yes, it stands out. So when you're doing things and touching things,
That is
It's gonna
hilarious.
show. It's gonna show more. Okay. 'Cause where it's crazy is there's a video of him and his mother. They're really like talking about sexual stuff together. Him and his mum. His mum was like, "Oh yeah, we're just here relaxing," and she showed her nails and the way that were openly like he wasn't alive. They were openly talking sexually to one another.
Yo.
With your child, and how you can put your hands flat on the floor, which means you're backing it up.
Let's talk about their mother-son dynamic because honestly, it is not giving healthy. Diddy and Janice have always been unusually close and not in the wholesome family bond kind of way. From kissing on the lips to sharing way too much personal information.
Look at this shit. And Diddy was standing right here bragging about how his mother can get clapped from the back. Who does that? I would have told my mom, if you don't get the hell up off that ground, pure survival, I'm gonna pick up her car keys for her. She's sitting there backing it up, telling me, hold on, son, I gotta find my keys. Get the hell up off that ground, goddammit. I'm gonna get your car keys. But no, he was bragging about how his mother can bend it over, you know what I'm saying, and she can bring that money home. You know, that's how you know that this woman definitely, I believe, Diddy Glover's freak off friend. Because, come on, who does this shit? I don't want to see my mom backing it up.
Diddy and Janice have always been unusually close and not in the wholesome family bond kind of way. From kissing on the lips to sharing way too much personal information, their relationship has raised eyebrows for years. Diddy even once joked about doing a dating show for his mom, calling her picky when it comes to men. Like, sir, why are you so invested in your mom's love life? The boundaries just don't seem to exist between these two, and it is all kinds of unsettling.
Mom single. Yeah, for real. Mom do know how to have a good time.
And then there's the strip club situation. Diddy has openly bragged about taking his mom to strip clubs, calling her his dog and saying she knows how to have a good time. Now, I get it. Some people have a more laid-back approach to parenting, but this is next level.
And look at her. Look at how horny she looked. They both look like, look, we're going to get us some freak off hostages tonight. Look at that face she got. I can take these dentures out. I can take this whole all out. And you know how that's going to make you feel? How it's going to curl your toes up? I like that, daddy. She probably taught him how to say that. I like that, daddy.
His dog and saying she knows how to have a good time. Now, I get it. Some people have a more laid-back approach to parenting, but this is next level bizarre.
You ain't sitting in the house playing, outside moving and shaking, baby. She come with me to strip club, I don't care. Real, it's my dog, you know, I want to live life.
What kind of mother-son bonding happens over lap dances and bottle service? And to think that Diddy is so proud of it, he even once mentioned that Janice still has moves, saying she can touch her palms flat to the ground. In case you didn't know, that move is usually part of exotic or pole dancing routines meant to show off flexibility.
See, that's a part of exotic pole dancing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jimmy Trice, just hit that super chat, pure survival. I'm testifying that she didn't do anything. You like Miss Janice, Jimmy? Yo, and salute to somebody just bought something from the Pure Survival store. I just seen it come across the screen. Shout out to whoever just bought something from Pure Survival. www.puresurvivalmerch.com. This shit is wild, guys.
Moves, saying she can touch her palms flat to the ground. In case you didn't know, that move is usually part of exotic or pole dancing routines meant to show off flexibility and strength, but imagining Diddy's mom doing that right in front of him? Yeah, the whole thing feels so awkward and downright mind-boggling.
We out here moving and grooving. My mom told me, she just said, keep moving, baby.
That's right.
Keep moving.
Don't stop.
She could touch the floor with her palms. You know? Flat.
Look, and she said flat. He said she could touch the floor with her palms, and she said flat. So she was very proud of her ability to touch the floor with her palms and bust it wide open. This is crazy.
We out here moving and grooving. My mom told me, she just said, keep moving, baby. That's right. Keep moving. Don't stop. She could touch the floor with her palms. You know? Flat. Pew, pew, pew.
One of the most eyebrow-raising moments between Diddy and Janice was when they were spotted smoking together at his mansion. Like, I get that people have different ways of bonding, but this just feels off. The whole vibe is giving party buddy instead of...
And look, him and his mom sitting there getting high, thinking about the freak off that was going on that night. Pure survival. She got the motherfucker Kermit the Frog outfit on, the Kermit the Freak Off frog. This is crazy, guys. Salute to, I just brought my Pure Survival t-shirt. Oh my God. Salute to Celebrity Scandalous. Y'all see what I'm saying? Excuse me. That's why I told y'all, go over there and subscribe to her channel. She just brought a Pure Survival shirt. God damn it. Early this motherfucker morning for Friday. Pure Survival. Shout out to the Celebrity Scandalous. Thank you so much for the support. Pure Survival.
They were spotted smoking together at his mansion. Like, I get that people have different ways of bonding, but this just feels off. The whole vibe is giving party buddy instead of mother and son. It's moments like these that make you question where the line is.
Look at this. These motherfuckers are so horny right now. She can't even, she wanted to stick her tongue down his freak off throat. Pure Survival, you can tell. That's why I think, I'm sorry, Miss Janice, you know, prayers for your wig, but I think it had to be more going on between Diddy and his mom. People saying she really not your mom. I'm starting to believe it. Your best friend is going to testify that she was the head ringleader, freak off vampire. Look how she was almost about to kiss him down his throat. You know she got a frog tongue. Pure Survival. That tongue can go real long all the way down his throat. Look at this shit. This shit is wild.
It's moments like these that make you question where the line is in their relationship and if there even is one.
She's getting a drip with me. She's hydrated. What's up, Mom?
Good, baby. I love you.
Love you too.
I'm telling you, this was Diddy Glover's girlfriend. Pure Survival. His mother was his girlfriend and one of his head, the head. I'm telling y'all, this is the head ringleader, the head ring freak off leader. There's no motherfucking way.
Good, baby. I love you.
Love you too. Freshly dipped though.
We've barely just scratched the barrel, guys, because this next part will leave you beyond mad. Now, let's talk about Janice's role in covering up Diddy's alleged crimes. Over the years, she's stayed suspiciously quiet, even as the accusations against him piled up. And according to rapper Mace, there's a reason for that. Mace has claimed that Janice holds all the receipts. He alleges that Diddy has hidden most of his assets under her name. Think about it. Why would
That's how you know it had to have been a criminal organization. Because how is that man 1700 years old, Pure Survival, and he still got everything in his mom's name? You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he was slapping and kicking and biting and scratching his mother, Pure Survival, why do you think he was doing this allegedly to the victims and the freak off hostages? Pure Survival. If that man will slap his mother, he'll slap any one of us. Pure Survival. And she was allowing it. She was enabling him and teaching him this type of behavior. Pure Survival. And that's why I could never been no fucking father. Never. You know what I'm saying? His dad would have put his foot in his motherfucking freak off ass. Pure Survival. I'm not letting my son run motherfucking wild and treat him like a goddamn girl. Pure Survival. That's what it is. You done turned your boy into a girl. And that's why he beat up girls and shit like that. Pure Survival.
up Diddy's alleged crimes. Over the years, she stayed suspiciously quiet, even as the accusations against him piled up. And according to rapper Mace, there's a reason for that. Mace has claimed that Janice holds all the receipts. He alleges that Diddy has hidden most of his assets under her name. Think about it. Why would a billionaire mogul put everything he owns under his mom's control? It's giving, I know the feds are watching.
Yo, I did this. He want receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts. You need more proof? Biggie ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead. Craig Mack can't give you receipts. He dead. What are you talking about? Who else? Black Rob can't give you receipts. He dead. And everybody else you made sign paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about.
And that's what I'm talking about, Mason Betha. That motherfucker said, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. He came back strong, letting everybody know that Diddy had everything in his mom's name. A whole billionaire. Prince of Bible. That's completely backwards from the way I grew up. I grew up in the hood, goddammit. I grew up when you turned about 16, you find out that your mom had cable in your name when you was like 9 months. Pure Bible. You like, how the fuck do I got cable in my name? The parents put cable and utilities in your name, and you get older and find out. Pure Bible. You be like, I've never had cable before. Well, your mom had cable in your name when you was a baby. Pure Bible. Yes, you was 2 years old, motherfucker, and you had cable. You had heat and electric and everything in your name. You know what I'm saying? It don't to be where you get older and now you putting shit in her name. Mace was telling the truth. Shout out to Mace and his thin mustache. Pure Bible.
Name. Think about it. Why would a billionaire mogul put everything he owns under his mom's control? It's giving, I know the feds are watching.
Yo, I did this. He want receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts. You need more proof? Biggie ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead. Craig Mack can't give you receipts. He dead. What are you talking about? Who else? Black Rob can't give you receipts. He dead. And everybody else you made sign paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about. I'm the only one with the guts. You're not signing. Because I need the money. All money ain't good money. Remember that. Remember that.
And another thing, fans believe Diddy knows his mom would never betray him. She's his ultimate ride or die, the person who will always protect him no matter how messy things get.
And that's okay to always protect your kid and you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, but my thing is, when you saw this happening, this is the reason why you never stopped him, Janice, because allegedly Diddy's best friend saying that you were a part of it. You hosted these parties. Because I don't give a goddamn. I'll let my kids know if they wrong or not. I'm not just going to let them keep doing that. Who the fuck is that in the closet? Pure Bible. What is that noise in the closet? Let that freak off hostage go. Pure Bible.
Fans believe Diddy knows his mom would never betray him. She's his ultimate ride or die, the person who will always protect him no matter how messy things get. But that loyalty comes at a cost, even if it includes stepping on other people's necks, and word is that they've stepped on several. Janice doesn't just...
Salute to Kamala Giles. I hope I'm not saying your name wrong. Pure Bible just sent me a cash app. Kamala Giles. Pure Bible, thank you so much. I'm sorry if I fucked up your name, Pure Bible, but from my heart, I appreciate you. Yes, Pure Bible.
And another thing, fans believe Diddy knows his mom would never betray him. She's his ultimate ride or die, the person who will always protect him no matter how messy things get. But that loyalty comes at a cost, even if it includes stepping on other people's necks, and word is that they've stepped on several. Janice doesn't just stay quiet, she actively defends Diddy. Like the time when Mace dropped that diss track dragging Diddy for filth and Janice wasn't having it. She popped up on IG Live to defend her son, warning Mace to back off.
But I'm talking about everybody that's on the, I'm all said Mace. Yeah, we still love Mace. It's always gonna be love.
And look, his mom, grown ass woman, she's sitting there dissing Mace and his speech impediment. Pure survival. Everybody know Mace talk like this. I'm from Harlem. I got a teddy bear. So what? I signed with Diddy. And you making fun of that boy's speech impediment. Pure survival. You just mad because Mace told everybody Diddy had everything in your name. Miss Janice.
Fans Diddy. Like the time when Mace dropped that diss track dragging Diddy for filth and Janice wasn't having it. She popped up on IG Live to defend her son, warning Mace to back off.
But I'm talking about everybody that's on the, my mom said Mace. Yeah, we still love Mace. It's always gonna be love.
That's with my son.
And you talking about mess with your son. Your son was robbing all of them people out of their motherfucking money, publishing, Pure Survival, sitting, spent up all they goddamn money, and then gave them their publishing back 1,000 years later, Pure Survival, where they're only getting $25 a year for all the music that they done made, blood, sweat, and freak off tears. Pure Survival.
That's with my son.
Mom giving us smoke as always.
Janice is literally neck deep in Diddy's business and will clearly do whatever it takes to protect Diddy's reputation. But let's not get it twisted. There's a fine line between protecting someone and enabling them. Now, at this point, you'd think Diddy appreciates his mom for sticking it out for him against all odds, but don't be fooled. Turns out, for all the loyalty Janice shows, Diddy doesn't always return the favor.
Yes, he don't. You defending that boy, and all he was doing is just slapping you like Will Smith, Miss Janice. Pure survival. Pure survival. He been slapping you like Will Smith. Yeah, and you know Will hit Chris Rock so hard that he still got facial skin. Chris Rock's facial skin on that motherfucking stage. So, and you taking up for him, and he's sitting there and abused you, and then this is why he did what he did to Cassie and others. Pure survival. This is crazy, guys. Smash that like button.
But let's not get it twisted. There's a fine line between protecting someone and enabling them. Now, at this point, you'd think Diddy appreciates his mom for sticking it out for him against all odds, but don't be fooled. Turns out, for all the loyalty Janice shows, Diddy doesn't always return the favor. Word on the street is that their relationship has had some major low points. Gene Deal, who is Diddy's former associate, even claimed Diddy slapped his mom during an argument. Guys, he allegedly hit the woman who raised him.
Yeah, that video, wow, man, I still can't believe what I seen. And I remember you told me that, Diddy, he spanked his own mom. And to be honest with you, man, I really didn't believe.
Shout out to Diddy's ex-bodyguard, Gene Deal, and Gene Deal's kneecaps. Everyone put the kneecaps in the chat. Pure survival. Put a set of kneecaps in there because Gene Deal and Gene Deal's kneecaps been exposing Diddy and his mom weird, secret motherfucking freak-off relationship. Pure survival.
Some major low points. Gene Deal, who is Diddy's former associate, even claimed Diddy slapped his mom during an argument. Guys, he allegedly hit the woman who raised him.
Yeah, that video, wow, man, I still can't believe what I seen. And I remember you told me that, Diddy, he spanked his own mom. And to be honest with you, man, I really didn't believe it. But after seeing that video...
Look, thank you. My baby the lounge, she set it off with the kneecaps. Pure survival. Now we got a bunch of knees in this motherfucker. Oh my God. Gene Deal is going to kill me one day, guys. Him and his clip-on kneecaps. Pure survival.
Who is Diddy's former associate, even claimed Diddy slapped his mom during an argument. Guys, he allegedly hit the woman who raised him.
Yeah, that video, wow, man, I still can't believe what I seen. And I remember you told me that, Diddy, he spanked his own mom. And to be honest with you, man, I really didn't believe it. But after seeing that video of him and Cassie and what he did to her, I believe it now, man. Well, yeah, listen, bro, Kirk Burrows, the president at the time, a bad boy, told me that he smacked his mother.
It's clear the respect levels are non-existent.
Got another Cash App. I'm sorry. I just tried to say the name of who just hit me with the Cash App. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? But Gene Deal and Gene Deal's kneecaps was talking. But shout out to who just sent me that Cash App. And shout out to It's Above Me Now. It's above me now. Because the Bible, look, it's above me. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Yes, you messed up my name, but it's all good. Carmel Gals. Thank you so much. Praise the Bible. Thank you for your forgiveness.
President at the time, a bad boy, told me that he smacked his mother.
It's clear the respect levels are non-existent. Like, imagine being the woman who raised this man only to end up as a target for his possessiveness and temper. It's no wonder Diddy's relationships with women have been a hot mess, because this is how he treats the one person who's supposed to be his rock. What can you expect? And yet Janice continues to stand by him. When you zoom out, the whole situation just gets more complicated. From managing his assets to staying silent about his controversies, her role in Diddy's life is anything but ordinary. When this disturbing info came into the limelight, people just started wondering how much of Diddy's empire was built on foundations laid by Janice.
How much of Diddy Glover's freak off empire was built by Janice? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that Diddy's mom was a part of this shit, like Diddy's best friend came out and just said, pure Bible. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think Diddy's mom and her wig and her freak off wig ain't got nothing to do with it. Pure Bible. That Diddy's mom freak off wig never been at a freak off party. She never saw what her son was doing. He never slapped her around and called her Susan. Shout out to PJ Williams, just sent me a motherfucking cash app. Pure Bible. See, PJ, you did it at the time I was looking at the camera. Thank you so much. Pure Bible.
But ordinary. When this disturbing info came into the limelight, people just started wondering how much of Diddy's empire was built on foundations laid by Janice. If she's been complicit in hiding assets and covering for him, you can only imagine what else she has been involved in. We kind of have intel on what else she's been doing. As y'all know, ever since Diddy was arrested, his victims have been talking, and talking they did.
And this looked like a whole freak off sandwich. Y'all can, like, now that we know what was going on, pure survival, think about this, guys. Prayers for Aaliyah. Rest in peace to Aaliyah. But I'm going to make y'all guys think right now. Pure survival. You see Jennifer Lopez looking like she having the freak off time of her life. Pure survival. They're all, to me, look like they all high as a motherfucker. Only one that don't look high is Aaliyah. Pure survival. Aaliyah looked like she this is a very awkward situation. You know what I'm talking about? Aaliyah's sitting there probably thinking about making a hit record while these motherfuckers is freaking off. Aaliyah's sitting there, love it, baby, love it, baby. Love it, baby, you don't know what they trying to do to me. Between me and you, I got a chemistry. Love you, Aaliyah, pure survival. But everyone take a look at Diddy Glover's freak off mother. Look at Janice at the top. She got a hold of that white dude's neck. She got a hold of his motherfucking neck like you gonna fuck me tonight. Pure survival. Look at this. If she ain't the head of the freak off motherfucking saga, why is she all the way at the top? Pure survival. If y'all ever seen the movie The Last Boy Scout, I think, not The Last Boy Scout, Lost Boys, it's where they're vampires, and it's the head vampire. When you invite the head vampire in your home, pure survival, you cannot kill the head vampire. You don't know who's the head vampire when you invite him in your house. I took Diddy Glover's freak off mom, all of them sleep upside down in the freak off dungeon. If you go to the freak off dungeon, I guarantee you, them motherfuckers is all sleep upside down. Pure survival. And if you come in the dungeon and you don't got no garlic on your motherfucking neck, they can smell your blood. This is crazy, guys. Miss Janice is right there at the top of the freak off dungeon. You can see her up there choking that man out, telling him you're going to blow the dust off of this shit tonight. This is wild, guys. Pure survival. Now we can look at this shit. This is a whole freak off right in front of us. And look, did he make sure he got a girl, Jennifer Lopez, and a boy during survival? He got a girl and a boy hovering over him. He's like, I know I'm going to get what I like because I like both during survival. I like both. This crazy, man. And she is literally at the top. So I believe what the best friend is saying, guys. This is proof. What the fuck is Diddy's mom doing up there at the top, choking, strangling that man for some wiener? She's strangling him for his little pink packer. This is crazy, guys. We prayers for this dude, man, because you know he had to hit that. He had to hit that night. Here's the Bible. He had to hit that night. Imagine if he needed an address. He was on parole and he needed somewhere to parole at. I know niggas that got the fuck to stay somewhere. And he probably was one of them motherfuckers. Miss Janice said, look, I'll give you an address, get you a PlayStation. Salute to Deborah Thomas. Just hit that motherfucking Cash App. Here's our Bible. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Deborah.
And we kind of haven't told what else she's been doing. As y'all know, ever since Diddy was arrested, his victims have been talking, and talking they did. Let's start with Uncle Gene, who had a lot to say. He mentioned that Janice was indeed controlling everything, and that even as Diddy's bodyguard, they fell out when Janice made sure Diddy fired her. Like, she would meddle in her son's business like it's her living room, even deciding who goes or who gets fired. Gene even accused Janice of the kind of harassment Diddy has been charged with, saying that she tried to get with him, and when he refused and insisted on keeping things professional, Janice had him fired.
And shout out to Gene Deal's clip-on kneecaps, because Gene Deal been exposed this. Diddy Glover's freak-off bodyguard, Pierce the Bible. Not saying that Gene Deal was freaking off, but we don't know if he was freaking off. Pierce the Bible. We don't know if his clip-on kneecaps has baby oil poured inside. We don't know. Pierce the Bible. But shout out to Gene Deal and shout out to Gene Deal's kneecaps. He said that him and Diddy fell out because Miss Janice tried to get Gene Deal and his kneecaps to clap her old cheeks during survival. This is crazy. Gene Deal had to survive Diddy Glover's freak-off mother. This is horrible. I know Miss Janice would have tried to clap my cheeks. Because if I was, she'd have been like, you the little funny motherfucker. Bring that funny nigga in here to me. And she'd have tried to poison me. I would have been fighting her motherfucker wig and shit. Because if I, this shit is wild.
Janice of the kind of harassment Diddy has been charged with, saying that she tried to get with him, and when he refused and insisted on keeping things professional, Janice had him fired.
We was in the office one time. This one time, Justin, she brought some food up. And she like, Gene, I need you to go downstairs and get this food out the truck or the van or whatever she had on down there. I need to get out there. I said, and all these people's in the office. There's 1,000 interns that could have did that shit. But I know she just she wanted to show that she had power over me, and I would never give her no power over me.
Now, you notice that? Where did Diddy get that from? Get those likes up, guys. Salute to everybody in the building. We got $20 in the motherfucking super chat. We got some cash apps going on. I don't even know how much, Pierce our Bible, but it's just all love and it's all support to the channel, Pierce our Bible. You know what I'm saying? But Miss Janice, this is where, you know how Diddy say, whatever I want, I have to get. Whatever I want, I have to get. Miss Janice wanted to butter Gene Deal's biscuit. And she picked him out of everybody that was in the room. She said, go downstairs and get me what the fuck I want you to get me. And that control factor, that's the same control factor that Diddy Glover has. This is crazy. And Gene Deal fought back.
We was in the office one time. This one time, Justin, she brought some food up. And she like, Gene, I need you to go downstairs and get this food out the truck or the van or whatever she had on down there. I need to get out there. I said, and all these people's in the office. There's 1,000 interns that could have did that shit. But I know she just wanted to show that she had power over me, and I would never give her no power over me. You understand? Because she used to always ask me to do shit. I know what, you probably really wanted me to do, but I wasn't feeling that.
See that? She wanted Gene Deal to take her to ecstasy without taking ecstasy. Pure survival.
I know what, you probably really wanted me to do, but I wasn't feeling that. So now, I'm sitting there like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not here for that. So she got all messed, riled up. Everybody do what I tell them to do except you. Who do you think you are? Stuff like that. I said, I'm here for Puff. Anything happen to him while I go down there getting your food, it's a situation. Puff overheard the thing. And Puff came out and said, yo, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Why you always messing with Gene? Leave Gene alone.
Now I don't know if Diddy Glover, but y'all know Gene Deal always called Diddy. He'd be like, Puff, Puff, Puff. I'm here for Puff. I'm here for Puff. I'm here for the Cocoa Puffs. Pure survival. I don't know if Diddy wanted Gene Deal and Gene Deal's clip-on kneecaps to himself, pure survival, but he snapped out on his mom and said, "Leave Gene alone. Leave his kneecaps alone. They're all mine." Pure survival.
Think you was stuff like that. I said, I'm here for Puff. Anything happen to him while I go down there getting your food, it's a situation. Puff overheard the thing. And Puff came out and said, yo, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Why you always messing with Gene? Leave Gene alone. This came out of his own mouth in his office. And there's people who was there who witnessed this shit. And from that point on, Paul started getting this other dude from my block, around our block, named Stretch, because he was NYPD, to take my days. And I just said to myself, man, I ain't fucking with that no more. And that's how we fell out. That's how it ended.
Like, imagine losing your job because your boss's mom couldn't take rejection.
Wow, so Gene Deal and Gene Deal's clip-on kneecaps lost his job all because he wouldn't smash Diddy Glover's freak-off mother. This is why I'm telling you, that is crazy. That's straight Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? She look and say, look, I want to fuck your bodyguard. I want to fuck Justin Bieber, Pure Survival. I want Ashton. You know what I'm saying? She had the pick of the freak off litter. So what makes me not believe Diddy's childhood friend coming out, you know what I'm saying, and testifying against her? Anytime you talk on a series, a documentary, and all of that, that's already testifying right then and there. Pure Survival. So you gotta know that these motherfuckers going to be at his court hearing in motherfucking May. Pure Survival. Everybody you see on the documentary is going to be testifying in front of a grand freak off jury. You know what I'm talking about? That's up until Diddy takes the deal. Cause I know that this ain't gonna go through a whole trial. Pure Survival. You just gonna see Oprah Winfrey. You gonna see Stedman going live on Instagram, happy to be free. Pure Survival. Stedman gonna be in that motherfucker. Yes, I finally made it out of Oprah Winfrey's freak off dungeon. You're going to see a lot of freak off slaves that are freed during survival, because a lot of them celebrities is going to jail. Because Diddy is not going to fuck down without a freak off motherfucking snitch fight. Y'all got to get them likes up, guys.
Diddy has always made a point to publicly shower Janice with love. He's posted grand birthday tributes, calling her his hero, and describing her with over-the-top adjectives like phenomenal and vivacious. Honestly though, these public displays feel more like damage control than genuine affection. Looks like these two have been more invested in keeping up appearances than anything else. It's messy, but it's also a dynamic we've seen play out in countless dysfunctional families. Alright, bearing all of these in mind, let's now dive into the recent development in Diddy's household. By now, you've probably heard about Diddy's mom, Janice Combs, being at the center of this swirling storm of lawsuits, allegations, and scandals. But what's wild is how things just keep escalating. From being accused of enabling her son's questionable behavior to allegedly using her name as a front for his shady deals, Janice has gone from the background to the spotlight, and not in a good way. The streets are talking, and the receipts are coming in hot.
The receipts are coming in hot. Now, I already heard that somebody came out suing Miss Janice, Pure Survival. Now you got the best friend stamping what she was saying. I mean, you know what I'm saying, with the person that was suing her. Now, I'm sorry, like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, I know situations, you know, in my lifetime where I seen like a mother and a daughter be like kind of beefing with each other, Pure Survival. Like the daughter always, oh, I'm daddy's little girl type thing. But then the mom and the daughter always got like some type of, you know what I'm saying? Like I seen when the daughter got older and she like got it going on and the mom trying to keep up with the daughter, Pure Survival. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being the mother, you're trying to be down with your motherfucking daughter, Pure Survival. You know what I'm saying? This is that's the type of shit that Diddy mom was doing and he was doing with her. She trying to keep up with this motherfucker of which she trained him, pure survival, and which she started even when she was too old, when she should have set her ass down along with Diddy Glover, pure survival. You know what I mean? Because she passed the freak off torch down and Diddy was doing these freak offs and all this other shit, and Miss Janice still wanted to participate during survival. She still wanted to fuck. She still wanted to suck. Allegedly, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Neither one of them didn't want to sit down. Now she's in the spotlight. And I feel like when she was going to support Diddy in court, she was doing that so Diddy Glover wouldn't tell on her. Pure survival. You don't think the feds know that everything is in Janice's name? Come on. So of course it's going to spill out. It's going to come out that his mom definitely had some shit to do with this, in my opinion. And this is his friend saying that, and somebody sued her, pure the Bible. So she ain't innocent.
People think of Diddy, the first thing that comes to mind is his flashy lifestyle, controversial business moves, and never-ending scandals. Imagine the shock when people realize that Janice has allegedly been running the show from the shadows, and her involvement is way deeper than anyone could have imagined. Besides being accused of being the real monster in this story, pulling the strings behind Diddy's questionable actions, artists, insiders, and even former gangsters have come forward to say that she is just as bad as Diddy, if not worse.
You heard about how Diddy mom came out defending him? She made a comment saying that Diddy is not a monster.
Yeah, he not a monster. She is. But I don't want to go there. But she is. She's the fucking monster.
She's the effing monster. And making it a band, they lost $30 million your son made on these kids. Pure survival. There's no way that Chopper should have been like still living in the street life to where he got shot. Like, and he was just talking too. Like the making of the band people, only people that turned out to be to get something going, like what's that girl name, Aubrey and all that. They start joining OnlyFans and different things like that to make money. Boom, boom, boom. But a lot of these motherfuckers got thrown back down into the ghetto, off into the welfare line, pure survival. After they made all that money for you. There's no way I should have a case manager at the welfare office. Pure survival. I should not have a caseworker. You know what I mean? Not no more, goddammit. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? But they still had to go through this shit. So I think it's very ungoddamn fair. And for making it a band, Freddie P, to say this, Miss Janice, they saw your behavior. They saw the wickedness. You know what I'm saying? And you supposed to be a grown woman. You should have told your son. You can't let them boys go back off into the ghetto. They made too much money for you. You know what I'm saying? But no, y'all was all getting high, freaking off. They was a science project for Diddy Glover, pure survival. We found that out. He never cared about making it a band. They was just supposed to be some shit to see if this would work on MTV. Motherfucker took off, and then Diddy spent up all them kids' money, man, and didn't give them shit. And now I'm happy that they can come out on these platforms and interviews and make money off talking about your horror, pure survival.
Insiders and even former gangsters have come forward to say that she is just as bad as Diddy, if not worse.
You heard about how Diddy mom came out defending him? She made a comment saying that Diddy is not a monster.
Yeah, he not a monster. She is. But I don't want to go there. But she is. She's the fucking monster. Everything in her fucking name. She's the monster. She created that. I don't want to go there. The fucking satanic behind all this, it's her. It's her, bro. It's her. She is his. I can't even explain it, bro. She just ain't no. She the devil, bro. That's how I see her.
He said that Miss Janice is the devil. That is a very strong word to say. That woman has to be way wicked than we fucking know. Seeing her walk in the courtroom, Freddie P and Freddie P's Twisties said that she's the devil.
Everything in her fucking name. She's the monster. She created that. I don't want to go there. The fucking satanic behind all this, it's her. It's her, bro. It's her. She is his. I can't even explain it, bro. She just ain't no. She the devil, bro. That's how I see it. She the devil. Janice Combs is the fucking devil. Yeah, man, I don't give a fuck what she talking about. Yeah, you out there and tell me, seeing her defend Diddy, like, sit your ass down. You the worst person. You the wrong one to talk. You got somebody that you, like, that's like R. Kelly coming to talk it up for you. Like, nigga, shut up. We don't need you. Oh, Diddy innocent. Man, shut up, Kelly. Not right now. That's her. Shut your ass up.
You had any issues with her?
I don't like her. I ain't ever had no issues with her. I just don't like her. I don't like her.
Why you don't like her? You personally? Why?
Because she got my motherfucking money.
Wow. I don't like her because she got my mother effing money. So they know that Diddy done took their fucking money, put it all in her name. She knew about that shit. Why would they like her? Why would they not know that this woman's a demon? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way. I would have been asking my motherfucking son or daughter, yo, you ain't get, why is he coming in this motherfucker with some dick ass motherfucking Air Force Ones on? You ain't looking out for them? You know what I'm saying? That's just wild.
I don't like her.
Why you don't like her? You personally? Why?
Because she got my motherfucking money. That's why. That's why I don't like her. Her son, she right there with it when all of it was going down. It was everybody who watched that man abuse us. I don't like her. Everybody who didn't have the heart to speak up, I don't like her.
First up, let's talk about Dion D1 Best, a former gangster turned youth coach who used to roll with Diddy back in the day. Best had dropped some major bombshells claiming that Diddy used Janice's name to hide money, publishing rights, and business deals. According to him, everything shady about Bad Boy Records has Janice's fingerprints all over it. Best said on the Daily Mail podcast, The Trial of Diddy, that his company, Finish Line Entertainment, signed artists to Diddy only to have all of their publishing rights mysteriously end up in Janice's name. These weren't just minor deals. We're talking about iconic albums that topped the charts back in the day and generated millions of dollars. But guess who got the lion's share? Allegedly, Janice. And Best isn't stopping there. He's planning to sue Janice directly for what he calls fraudulent and coercive activity.
And everybody was saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised that Diddy's mom was involved in all of this stuff, man. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta all watch the motherfucking I didn't even know how dirty he did Biggie. Yeah, having Biggie go to motherfucking to the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Janice would have had to go. Exactly, Goddess. Salute the Goddess in the building. You see Goddess got that motherfucking that wrench and that green star. You know what I mean? That's the membership green star, Pure Survival. If you want to become a member and get you a green star, I don't know how you do it, but you just hit the member thing. But yo, this lady was wild, guys. I'm just serious.
Not mine, but it's clear that this lawsuit could blow the lid off of years of shady business practices. But it's not just Dion Best who has beef with Diddy and Janice. Other artists like Mark Curry and Mace have been vocal for years about how they were allegedly exploited by Bad Boy Records. And just like Best, they also said it's Janice who has all the receipts. And it doesn't stop there. Other artists have hinted that Janice wasn't just involved in hiding money, she was allegedly complicit in stealing from the very people who helped build Diddy's empire. Let's not sugarcoat it. This is generational exploitation, and it's messy. The accusations paint Janice as someone who didn't just fail Diddy as a mother, but failed the entire industry by enabling and participating in his schemes.
Participating in his schemes and enabling him, Miss Janice. You know, I'm going to pray for your wig, Miss Janice. I'm going to pray for the spaghetti noodles and oodles and noodles in your motherfucking hair, Pure Survival, because it's not Miss Janice's hair, it's not Miss Janice's wig. And I'm not going to let y'all take it out on Miss Janice's wig during Survival. You know what I'm saying? She created a monster. This is how I feel. She created a monster, Pure Survival. He got older, you know what I'm saying? She trained him, had him doing the shit with her. He then watched freak offs and everything as a kid, you know what I'm saying? And he started to also abuse her, boss her around, put everything in her name, Pure Survival. She's still a head vampire, but she created a freak off monster. And then when Clive Davis got with Diddy, and Diddy started getting his cheeks clapped and making Clive Davis senior citizen wiener disappear, then he started to get the power. And then y'all heard what they said: once you get the power and you get the motherfucking, it's the key to life, money, power, and freak offs, what you need in life. You gotta understand. This is the key right here. And the feds know all this stuff. Everything you already know, they went into her bank, the bank accounts, the everything where Diddy's money is at, and the making of the band money, and all these other people that's been taken advantage of. But I'm gonna say right now, Miss Janice, you know, allegedly they saying that you hosted these freak offs with these minors. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how this is going to turn out during survival. But this Peacock series, the fucking the 27th, they got the what is that? HBO Max or whatever, that series coming out. Everybody's coming out right now. And we seen the same shit happen with R. Kelly. Soon as the net motherfucker R. Kelly he urinated on that girl and beat the case, paid the girl off. R. Kelly was home. R. Kelly was at McDonald's drive-through trying to get Happy Meals and shit like that, trying to pick up little cheerleaders and little young girls with McDonald's and shit. You know what I'm saying? And them series came out. Oh my God, the feds saw that shit. They said, we made a mistake, Robert. You going to jail. I don't give a fuck. And I love R. Kelly's music, guys. The music ain't did shit to me. So I will say that up to this day. You is not gonna have me stop listening to motherfucking see your body calling me. Oh, calling me. I hear you calling. Here I come, baby, to save. I grew up off that goddamn shit. Y'all are not going to make me stop listening to the motherfucking music. The music ain't did the shit. It was Robert. Don't blame the goddamn music. You know what I'm saying? Your body motherfucker calling me? I'm still listening to my shit. What remix is this? Feeling on your booty. What remix is this? I like them. I'm telling you. But when the people that does sick shit like Abercrombie and Fitch, Pure Survival, you think the white people that be wearing them clothes gonna stop wearing that shit? Because it wasn't the shirt, it wasn't the socks that did it. It was that sick, ugly, alien face looking motherfucker that did the shit. You know what I'm saying? But man, it's just crazy. Hollywood, man, is getting exposed like a motherfucker. I'm starting to lose hair. I'll be 43 next month, y'all. Pure Survival. If y'all remember my birthday last year, I went live. I'll be 43, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? And my woman, she been putting this shit in my hair because I'm losing hair. She's like, baby, just sit back. It's a roll. It's a hair roller. I'm growing hair back. She putting this shit in my hair before I go live. I swear to God, guys, this ain't even mine. Pure Survival. I ain't got no room to be talking about Miss Janice wig. This right here is a toupee. I don't know what she put in my hair, guys. I think she put a toupee in my hair. This is not real, goddammit. Pure Survival. Look, now they gonna go on your chat. They gonna be like, Lounge, you put that fake shit on motherfucking Jamil's head? Pure the Bible? Look, she snapped this shit on, guys, and she started rolling this shit. She talking about Jamil, it's gonna bring your hair back, I promise. I said, why can't I just get hair club for men? She said, no, this shit better. You know what I'm saying? But salute to all of y'all guys. I'll be going back live by like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. You know what I mean? And Miss Janice, this is Pure Survival, man. That's all I got to say.